All right, so I'm here with Lisa Schuette, who's one of our supervisors here at Carson City. So, Lisa, what would be your position on this project here? Why do you think it's important?
I support the project. I think taking into account all of the different options and the years of discussing the need for a new city hall and for space, I think this is the best option.
Okay, so there's what would you say to the detractors who are concerned about the cost and
that there's
the
cost regardless of how we proceed. If you buy an old building, there's costs to renovate.
Yeah.
There's costs with an old building. There's costs to update. There's costs to the IT. There's costs to the parking, to the space needs. So the cost is there regardless.
I see. So, well, that's true. In your opinion, do you think, some people are arguing, well, why can't we just upgrade the building instead of doing a whole brand new project? And what are your thoughts on that?
Because the building, it would be, again, the cost of that, and then the building isn't designed to accommodate the size that we need or the space that we need for the parking.
Okay, so we need more parking? Is that part of it? Is that the issue?
Well, if we're consolidating.
Oh, I see what you mean. So right now there is a parking problem that you're having.
There's a space problem. And so we want to
But is there a space problem
consolidate.
and a parking problem, or just a space problem?
There's a space problem.
Okay.
And so to consolidate not only the different apartments that would be here, then there's that parking issue.
So when you consolidate,
so I'm talking about clerk recorder and all of that. Yeah.
Oh, so when you bring everybody in together, so you're going to be bringing more people into this new structure.
Yes, because of the courthouse, there's space issues there.
I see.
So when I have spoken about, please go back and watch the different meetings that address the space issues, it talks about that. And so this isn't oh my gosh, suddenly we have an opportunity to build. It's not that at all. It's been a process.
Was there ever a study conducted with regard to this sector here, as far as bringing in, allowing this to be built into like a commercial zone with businesses?
This is owned by Hop and May Adams Foundation.
Sure.
If they can do what they want.
I see.
So it's private property.
So it's
we have an
property.
opportunity to have a city hall here. It's an opportunity that we've been afforded if we choose to do that. Otherwise, they can build what they want.
Okay, so they could build what they want. I'm just kind of curious because some of the arguments that are being made is, great, now we're going to lose more real estate where we could put in actual businesses.
It's not our real estate.
Okay.
I mean, and if Hop and May Adams, when they're talking about if they do a convention center and a hotel, those are businesses.
Right.
So.
Okay, so the answer is, this is private property.
But we also will have a a square, which is kind of exciting, I think.
Well, again, like from what I've been hearing from some detractors, is that they're saying, well, great, now we're going to lose more prime real estate to a government building.
Well, look what we have right now. It's a parking lot. How has that worked out for us?
But right now, if we were to work with the developer and say, hey, would you be willing to put some private businesses in there? Because a private business could be taxed. Right. Whereas if this is a government building,
you can do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just trying to understand
the developer,
the argument.
this is something that they would like to do, and it's an opportunity, and I think it's a great opportunity for the city. Okay. And so I think it's a wonderful potential partnership. And believe me, I was born and raised here. I love Carson.
Yeah, so was I.
Yeah, awesome. And it would be, if there was a reason to say no, I would. If I truly didn't feel this was the best option, it would be easy for me to say no.
Can you talk a little bit about this whole lease idea?
Talk to Sherry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really the expert on that.
Okay. All right. Well, do you have anything else to add, or?
No, I appreciate you wanting to know information. I mean, I'm glad. I think this is great. I just really want folks to come to the source to get the information, and
well, of course,
and to be willing to go back and watch the meetings and watch to learn.
Sure.
Don't watch to argue or push back, or watch to learn, and then let's have conversations based on the information.
Absolutely.
So,
Well,
yeah.
and that's that's what I'm here for, is to try to understand and to ask some of the questions that I've been hearing from others.
Yeah.
Because I've been hearing people that are saying, oh, it's going to be great, it's going to bring in stuff, and then other people saying, well, we're worried about these
Right.
issues, and so I mean, I've been hearing both sides of the conversation.
Sure.
And so
Yeah.
I think it's important to have healthy dialogue.
It's
like
an
this.
opportunity for consolidated government, and that's I think
see.
is a good thing, among other things.
So
And
by consolidating, we'll be able to free up some of these other properties, and they can go back to like private property. Is that what you mean?
No, we're going to be able to make the room in the clerk or the move clerk recorder here, and to make
I
the
see.
room for the courthouse, because that's another
So we need
space
more-
issue. We need more room.
We need more property that's government property because we're expanding.
We need more city property because of the space needs.
I gotcha.
So September 1st, 2022, that's a great meeting to watch about the courthouse.
Okay,
The space
perfect.
needs, yeah.
Okay, September 22.
First,
September 1st, 2022.
Yeah,
And they were talking about the courthouse.
yeah, and the space needs there. And
Well, that's good.
yeah.
Hopefully people will see this
I
video
hope so.
and go and check that
Yeah,
out, right?
and then the March 19th, 2026, and the July, 16th?
Mm-hmm.
Another one, and then going back, and if you go to the carsoncity.gov, and you can click on there, and then you just scroll down and you see the timeline, and there's all kinds of
Sure.
information about the background information. It's super helpful.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your
You're
time.
so welcome.
All right.
You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Uh-huh.